Hey guys, thanks for watching Homesteading on the Side. Excuse the hot mess. But today we're going to make some deviled eggs. And we have 10 hens, and I usually try to keep up with the production and using the eggs as they come in. But every now and then I'll fall behind, and I have got an overabundance of chicken eggs. So what I like to do is just make a big batch of deviled eggs just to kind of use up any eggs that I have. So this recipe is super simple, super easy, and it's super delicious. Let's get started. So for this recipe, you are going to need a pot to boil your eggs, and I've probably got 2 dozen here, mayonnaise, sweet relish. This is my home canned relish. You can use whatever relish that you like, paprika, salt, and pepper. And I'm going to start by, I usually put the eggs in the pot, and then I add water, cool water, just to cover the eggs. And then I put it on the stove, and I bring it to a boil. I put a timer on for 5 minutes. And when the 5 minutes is up, I turn the burner off, add a lid, and then just let it sit. And I'll let it sit for about 15 minutes or so, and then your eggs will be perfect. Okay, so I've got all of them peeled. If you're having a hard time peeling them, just put them in some ice water and let them sit for a minute. And once they cool, they should be much easier. But it never fails, you get the few that don't quite peel right, kind of like this one. And I just use these for testing purposes. I'll make the eggs, yeah, nice and pretty. Make the eggs and then just kind of use these to taste the filling with, so I know that it's right. And I really don't have a set recipe for these, but I just mash them up real good, and then I just add relish and mayonnaise to taste. I like it thick, but I don't want it runny. So let me get these mashed, and I'll be right back.
It mashes the yolks, or it gets the hose again. Action! Oh wait, I'm supposed to yell that before.
So they're all mashed, at least pretty good. And all I'm going to do is just add, oops, probably should have opened that first.
Are you hungry?
Maybe. Okay, so these are all mashed, and they're pretty good. And I'm just going to add mayonnaise by the tablespoonfuls, and I'll add quite a bit. Like I said, I want it to be thick and not runny, but I still want it to have lots of flavor. And you'll see when you mix it what it'll look like. There we go, that's good. And this is sweet relish. I don't like dill relish. I like mine sweet, and this is home canned. Yeah, that's good. And just salt and pepper. Remember, it's a lot of eggs and a lot of egg yolk. See, I may even need more mayonnaise. And believe it or not, it being this simple, it's actually absolutely delicious. Yep, I'm gonna add a little more mayonnaise. See, it's almost too thick. It doesn't come, yeah, that's too thick. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, that's better. So, get my little spoon. And I'm going to let my husband taste it. So that's why I use these little leftover pieces for. That way you know what it's going to taste like before you get them all filled and you don't like it. So, tasted it. Time to adjust it a little bit. I want more relish. I've added a touch more salt. And just because I don't want any more relish in it, but I still want it to be a little sweeter, I'm going to add just a touch of sugar. Just a pinch. So we like ours a little on the sweet side. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay. Taste it again. Good? It's good. So now that it's time, I've got a barista spoon here, and I find that this gives just the right amount for each egg. A lot of people put it in a bag and pipe it out. I find it makes a big mess, and then I have a lot of filling left behind in the bag. But I find that that is the perfect amount for inside an egg. And then I just fill them all up. So here they are. They're all finished, and like I said, believe it or not, we will eat every one of these with dinner tonight. I put sprinkled paprika on the top. Now, I don't have one of those fancy sifter things, but I do have 2 fingers. So I just take a little bowl, and I put some paprika in it, and then I just take it and then just sprinkle it all over the top. So it looks and tastes just as good. You can make these however you want. You don't have to make them basic. I have people ask me all the time for this recipe, and there's really nothing to it. Leave me a comment below and kind of let me know how you make deviled eggs. You know, give me something to try. Let me try them how you like them. So I hope you try them, and I hope you love them. Enjoy!